everybody.
We're the Sunshine
Sunshine
Stitchers.
Stitchers.
I'm EJ.
I'm Shelia, and we are, in two places today.
I know.
And so every now and then we will do this. I mean, just sort of, why not? The technology is there.
Exactly. Now that we know about Zoom and stuff like this, why not? And it helps from if you had like, the previous night, a little too much, you're like, oh.
Yeah, so not only is EJ recuperating at home, but we're also like almost 2 hours later than normal.
Listen, it was so story. It's my brother-in-law, his birthday. So we had a party, Cuban themed. So I'm making mojitos, right? That was my job, is to make mojitos. So I had this big jar. I'm like, okay, we got the recipe, simple syrup with mint, with lime, with rum, and with club soda. So I got enough for the lime juice concoction. Then I put the simple syrup, no problem. Then I put the 1.75 liters. Yeah. 2 of those rum, and I poured it into the big thing, right? Pour. There's gonna be enough room. Pour. There's gonna be enough room. I finished pouring it, and then I only put like a little bit of club soda because there was no more room. It was so strong. So we put the club soda next to the dispenser, the pure alcohol, like pure. We put the club soda next to the dispenser. And we're telling people, make sure, you can taste the club soda to taste. So, of course, you don't put enough club soda. And so everybody's like, woo! And it was a good night. And as the concoction went down, I would open the lid and put the club soda in. Man, we enjoyed ourselves.
Oh my God. Just thinking about that makes my head just
my gosh. But luckily it was good quality rum, because I woke up and like, no headache today. Good stuff. But interesting. So notice I'm not good with spatial reasoning.
Clearly.
There's plenty of room.
Forgetting you had another ingredient.
A whole ingredient. I had to put.
Oh my God.
But it was good times.
Well, is everybody else up and walking in the house?
Slowly. Everybody loved it though. Everybody, this is a good mojito.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sure. I said, it just needs a little bit of club soda. I said a little bit. I think it's pure alcohol and sugar. Alcohol.
Yeah. And rum too.
Yeah.
Which has a lot of sugar.
Yeah. But it was good times.
It sounds like it. So here we are.
2 hours late.
Yeah. So aside from EJ's mojito adventures, we are a channel about counting cross stitch.
We are. Well, occasionally.
Yeah. So I want to welcome you to our video today, and just say how much we appreciate the fact that you decided to spend some time with us, and we're very excited about that.
Yes.
First off, just a reference to last week's video with Deb. So we solved the cutoff issue. That video was not cut off.
No.
We did film part 2, and our intention was to just, add it to, so it would be, but what we realized was that that second part, which included Deb's Cricut collection, our haul from Needlework Galleria, was what, an hour and
45 minutes.
Yeah. So, and the first part was already an hour and 13, 15 minutes. So we were looking at a 3-hour video, and we just said, no, we're not putting up. So I know a lot of people do like long videos, but I'm not sitting through a 3-hour video. And I'm not going to ask anybody else to sit through a 3-hour video. So after we started processing the video, we made the decision to break it up into 2 parts. So you will actually see part two next week as episode 208. So, and that will be an hour and 45 minutes. So it will be the 2 of us and Deb, South Florida Stitches. Is that her handle?
South Florida Deb H Stitches.
Yes, South Florida Deb H Stitches. And
I'm gonna have to talk to her about shortening it.
It's too late now. I mean, she's known all over Instagram.
That's true.
But I never get it straight. I can't, and I try to write it down, and usually that will do it for me, but it's so yeah, so she'll be back next week.
Yes.
So just a word of explanation. It's not as screwed up, messed up as it actually appears. That was a conscious decision on our part.
We decided late in the game to make it into 2 instead of a part 1.
Yeah. We didn't realize it was going to, I guess we should have, but we didn't anticipate that it was going to be so long. Yeah. So as always, we totally appreciate your comments every week. It's so enjoyable reading the comments and just engaging with you on that basis. So many of you asked about part 2, and what I should have done really was to go in and pin a comment to that video explaining a little bit about what I just said. But
I wrote a little tile that says part 2 in episode 208. I guess it wasn't clear enough.
Yeah. So in the comments, thank you all so much for your appreciation for EJ's finish of the Nora Corbett Christmas ornaments.
Yay!
That was gorgeous. It really is a gorgeous piece.
It is a gorgeous piece.
It really is.
Pain, but gorgeous piece.
So we had one more suggestion on the ice cubes in the frozen water thing. I mean, on top of
the quarter on top of a block of ice.
Yeah. Lisa says that she takes ice cubes and puts them in a plastic bag and puts them in the freezer. Right. And when she's leaving home for a period of time, and when she comes back, if the ice cubes are now a solid, then she knows that the power was off, everything had completely defrosted, and everything just needs to go.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
Yeah. So the power went off, everything melted, the power came back on, everything refroze, but nah. And Susan G described her superpower, because I know somewhere along the way we were talking about do we look in the bag when we at the fast food drive-thru? Do we check our order in the bag?
Yes.
She says her superpower for fast food is that all she has to, she can sniff the bag and tell if what she ordered is in there. I thought that was really cool.
Like fries.
Fries.
Yeah.
Fillet of fish.
Yeah.
So thank you for your comments. We appreciate you so much. We totally do. All righty. So do you have any finishes?
Absolutely. No, I do not.
Okay. Well, I have some. I got back some framing.
Yay.
I went over to the cross stitch cupboard this week. And I picked up a Stitch for Sweet Freedom by Lindy Stitches.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't that just, I love it. I just love it. This is stitched on 32 count. Picture this plus fog. And I used all the called for colors. I think it was, yeah. Did I? I think I made a substitution up here.
The red?
Slightly variegated, yes. Her top is slightly variegated. I think that's a substitution.
That frame pulls out the skirt of the color of the skirt and the shirt.
Yeah.
Reddish undertone.
It does.
Looks really nice.
And the spools of thread I did in satin stitches instead of cross stitch.
Looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. And I got back my Halloween Town by Raise the Roof Designs.
I haven't stitched that. It's so good. It looks so good. Is that purple?
Yes, the frame is purple because it picks up the house.
Yeah.
And this is stitched on R&R Reproductions Winter Brew in 36 count. And I had the silk pack. So it's stitched with the called for silks.
That looks so good. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. So, and this, I already have the space picked out for it. I have the nail in the wall, so I'm good to go. And that gives me a like a Halloween piece.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that your only one so far?
No, I have Nevermore up. Not Nevermore. The key the crow brought only fits one lock or door. It hangs above the TV.
Okay. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, it's all in black.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that is, oh, I have a pumpkin Halloween by Nimue.
Oh yes, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm turning to look at the wall. I think that's it. I have several in progress. They've been in progress forever and a day, but
It's still in progress. It's good.
yeah. Okie dokie. How about starts this week?
I have no starts.
Well, I have a belated start.
Do you know?
I do. I totally screwed up the start of the Chatelaine on October 7th last week. I didn't even realize the date until we were talking on the video. Yeah. When was October 7th? I'm like, oh my God. And it's been kitted. It was sitting ready. October 7th just totally went by. So I am doing the freebie, the tiny Marie Antoinette Rose Gate. Nice. This is a freebie on the Chatelaine website. I picked this one because it is most like a Chatelaine. There's another freebie there, but it's a different kind of chart. And this one does have some specialty stitches, some beads. I am using, and I'm stitching Candy, the 614 stitcher is also stitching this. And we've had some collaboration because basically what you get is the chart and the color code. That's it. But no discussion about it. So we're interpreting some aspects of this little chart as we go along. And even after we had our conversation, I still made a little modification, which I did share with her. So, and then I had a boo-boo with my fabric. I put a glass next to it, but this is such a small piece, it won't impact it. I know. So this is why you don't want water on your dyed fabric.
Wow.
But it doesn't matter because this piece is only going to go out to like maybe here. But so here's where I am.
Nice.
Yes, I started in the center.
You do some good stitching.
Yes, and these roses, I didn't think I'd need this, but okay, we are now ready. These little roses here, I think you can barely see them. These were supposed to be quarter stitches, like around the sides. I decided to do a half stitch in the pink, and then the other half of the quarter stitch kind of diagonal was a green. So I did a quarter stitch in the green outside of the diagonal of the pink. And I think that gives the roses a little bit more of a rounded view, if you will. So I'm very pleased. Hopefully, EJ, I have made up for my failure to start on the 7th.
You have surpassed my expectations. Thank you so much. You did an amazing job. I have
to make up for that because that was like tacky. That was just tacky.
I love it. It's looking really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you enjoying stitching it?
Yes, it's been fun. I'm going to keep working on not this week, I don't think. I'm kind of off plan. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Because you thought last week was the 14th. That's why you're a little off, I think.
Yes. Yeah. So when I finished did I finish the border around? I think I did. Yeah, I finished the border around that. And then outside of that, or I still have some fill-in inside that border to do. Yeah. And because this is basically a small full coverage, everything is stitched. So I still have some fill-in on that to do. So I don't know that I'm going to do it this week because I'm heading into some specialty stitches.
Yeah. Okay.
So what about your whips?
I worked on the Garon Designer Focus of the Month. Ladies Night. I worked on JacqueLantern. She's the beauty that's sitting over here.
Yes.
That's her. So what I did was I added, I didn't do a lot of stitching this week.
Oh.
That's okay. I added, I'm starting on the pumpkin over here.
Okay. Yeah, that is fun. I like that section.
It's a good section.
It is because
stitching.
They're like
the fabric. Do you see the shiny fabric?
Yes, the opalescent. Nice. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now you already finished foundations, right?
I did.
Corset. Okay.
I have. Yeah, it's right here. Right here.
Keep trying to get my shirt straight. Oh, yeah, there she is. Yes. And her name is Foundation.
Yes. There's Foundations. And then there's JacqueLantern.
JacqueLantern. And you're doing all 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yep, same here.
Yeah.
Same here. Yeah. All righty. So you got some good work on her. So what's nice about that pumpkin is it's 2 colors, kind of a dark orange and a lighter orange.
Yeah.
And it's almost like quilt squares, patchwork.
Yeah. It's a good solid stitching. And I
think
what I'm going to do is have this piece because it's a good blocks of stitching for 25/7.
Oh,
Melanie's the Soulful Stitcher, their group where you can stitch for 25 stitches 7 days a week or 25 minutes 7 days a week.
okay.
I think I'm gonna do the 25 minutes 7 days a week.
Okay. That's nice.
And then I'll pick up another project. So
Yeah.
she'll have a steady amount.
Yeah. Oh, very good.
And then I worked on Alhambra Gardens, which
Oh, your chatelaine.
my chatelaine, which I have the picture over here. I forgot to pull it out. There it is.
Oh, nice.
Gardens.
Yes. That is gorgeous.
I'm working up here. I'm going this way.
Okay. That's nice.
And this is it.
Oh, that's pretty. Now,
this is $9.39.
$9.39. And
Yep.
what's count fabric?
This is a 32 count piece of fabric.
Oh, okay, that's going to be a big piece.
Yes, that's just this little itty bitty thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's okay. That's good.
It's gonna be a good amount. Yeah.
That will be.
I think I'm gonna work this way and then fill it in and then do the other half of the 1, 2, 3, the shape. The shape. Ooh. The other half of the shape.
Okay.
Are we good? We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
I'll do the other half of this shape after I think I'm gonna fill this in a little bit more, and then work on the other half. Because this is one page.
To make sure that you have counted over far enough?
To make sure, no, I think I did a pretty good job counting.
Okay.
Because this is one page. So this here is one page.
Oh.
Here over here is another page.
I got it. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense now. Okay. I was trying to understand. Okay.
Yeah. That's it for me.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you did. I spent a lot of time this week working on Love Cats by Jardin Prive. And I didn't pull the thing for it, but because I was working on it late last night, but I've been working in this corner here. This is the bottom. And so I'm working now up this side. I had this little piece done and these little pieces. So I worked on, maybe a teeny weeny over here, but certainly the flowers here, I worked on this week. I'm working, there's 2 more flowers here. I actually think it's interesting. There's a flower like facing the cat's butt. And so I'll continue up. And so I'm trying to decide if I want to just continue working on this and sort of, I don't know, I'm enjoying this a lot. A lot. So I might just continue working on it, which is why it's still in the Q snap.
Yeah.
But I'm really, this is one of those rare times when I actually kind of am enjoying focusing on a piece. Usually after 2 days, I'm like, okay, see ya. But this one it's grabbed my attention. And I think when I picked it up, I was thinking I was going to be able to finish it, but I forgot that I was at the bottom. Yes, but I was at the bottom and I have to work my way up.
All the way up.
Yeah. I picked up Half the Fun by Ink Circles.
Oh, yay.
This is This is the piece that has all the different modes of transportation in it. And I'm doing it on 32 count vintage blue whisper, which is a Zweigart. And I'm using Silks for You, a PR069, but I've decided this week to swap in a couple of other colors.
Really?
And one is actually a cotton, and they're odd threads. They're not like, yeah, they're odd threads. Oh, is this it? Do I have it? Oh, hold on. Let me tell you right quick what they
What do you mean
are.
by odd threads? Like they're not of the same everything?
No, one is a Dinky Dyes amateur blue, and the other one is a House of Embroidery cotton iris. So those are, yeah, so those are the shades. So this one I am using, there are a couple of parts that look like clouds or smoke coming out of the train
Yeah.
stack. So I'm using this one for anything that looks like smoke or clouds or something breezy.
Nice.
And I use this one, anything that is a ship or a boat. I'm using this Dinky Dyes on.
And everything else is that
Yeah. I started in the center, and this one I'm also stitching with Candy, the stitch one for Stitcher and Margaret. And you can see the three colors here.
Ah, I do. The two, oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So here's like the ship here, clouds. So you can kind of see how those three colors kind of come together. And I did the center start. So it was a great opportunity for me to select a little something, something to break it up a little bit. And I realized, I don't think there are any more hot air balloons in the piece, but there, like I said, there's the locomotive with smoke coming out of the stack. So I can use that light blue sparingly. And there are a couple of ships. So the ships will be that other color. So
did you write it down?
No, I know. It's only two colors: clouds, smoke, ships. Cloud. Ship.
Okay.
That's until I mess it up. And I'll rationalize it some kind of way.
Yeah, like, oh, it looked like a ship.
That's right. This one I haven't worked on, I think, since March or February. This is hands-on design, mid-century gardens. This is part of a collaboration that was done with Ink Circles and Summer House Stitch Works. Each one has a piece. And for hands-on design month, I started the hands-on design piece. Now this is a small, it's only 61 by 61, right? You see that? Yeah. This is all I have done.
That looks, it's stitching though. It's heavy stitching.
It is heavy stitching. I had the outside of this, so I had the top and the outside of this side done. So I came down the inside of this border. I did both sides of this, and I've started across the bottom.
It will meet?
Yes, I already
checked it.
Checked
it looks like Spanish tiles.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. So that was the third thing. So those are really all my whips. And again, that's because I put in a couple of days on Love Cats and might put in today.
Nice.
On Love Cats. Yeah. So and after last week's video, this one seems to be going by so fast.
I know. I don't even know.
But we do have so let's do it now. So you forgot. See, last week was both of us had the forgets. I forgot to start my Chatelaine. You forgot to bring your cricket collection so we could go see what you
are we gonna are they equal?
No, they're not.
Kidding. I'm
Forgetting to start
kidding.
the Chatelaine was a major. Yeah.
I'm
I'm
kidding.
still working my way out of that one. Like,
You're
oh my
good.
God.
You're good. You're good. So I have my cricket collection. It's really not, you should see, wait until next week.
Yes.
Cricket collection is fantastic.
Fantastic. I mean,
Fantastic.
unbelievable. You know, I remembered that I didn't ask her a question. If I see her this week on my Tuesday Zoom, I'll ask her my question.
What's the question?
Has she ever stitched any of those mittens?
The answer is no.
Oh, did she say that?
She would have showed her finishes. No, she would have showed it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So maybe I should put this in order. I didn't even think about putting it.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
No, because we're not going to remember. You can give us the number as you show it in case somebody wants to write it down.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, so as I'm putting them in order.
Can't help yourself.
Yeah, I can't. Like now that, you know, Deb put hers in order, how can I not put mine in order? All right. Mind you, oh, there is one that, you know, I have Ladies' Night.
Mm-hmm.
I have October.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the Jax one.
Playing with Jax.
Playing with Jax. I have Bed and Bath 1, number 185. Bed and Bath 1. Okay, imagine her, me, reading a book in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah.
That is so cute. And that was 185.
That's 185.
Yeah, when you said it before, I kind of talked over you a little bit. Sorry.
Okay. There's also Bed and Bath number 2, 196.
Oh.
Those are out, relaxing.
Oh, and you could change your hair into braids sticking out.
Yes, yes. Like super cute.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that hair color is like mine, like that brownish color.
Yeah, yeah.
Then we have 260 Skeleton Crew.
Oh, yes.
This is a big piece.
Actually, you know what?
You have Skeleton Crew, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Where is it?
It's in my thingy. I don't think I'm ever going to stitch it. It's in my thingy.
I got it from remember when Michelle was doing not auctions, but destashing for people?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I got it from one of the destashes.
Okay.
Skeleton Crew. Then of course, you know my sorry.
Oh, what number was that one? Skeleton Crew.
260.
260?
Yes. This is 267. You have, of course, Ladies' Night.
Love that piece.
So cute. We have 322 March.
Oh.
And I like the March because of the lion and the lamb.
Mm-hmm.
That's so smart. My goal was to collect all of them. Let's see how many I have. I have March. I don't have I have one friend anyway. April.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? A flower? I didn't notice there were buttons in there. You know that, right? I never.
Yes, but you can get the buttons.
Yeah. This is 323 April. And look at this, a carrot.
Oh, look who's here.
Really? Oh, hi.
He's come to help me to make sure that, I'm doing this
You're
correctly.
doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
This is 3/31 October, which is what I'm sitting on.
And that's the one you're working on.
And
two. You've got two. Two.
Yeah, I have TO.
TO.
Then I have February. This is 3/35 February.
Oh, okay.
So I'm missing January, May, June, July, August, September, November, December.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is a piss poor start of a collection.
You know what? All right.
Start.
You got more than I do.
The start of a collection. So so that's it for me for Cricut collection.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
See, because I've gone through all of my kitted projects and I didn't see it.
You didn't kit it up? Skeleton Crew?
Yeah.
I don't think you kitted it up.
Okay, maybe I'm just imagining.
I'm not sure. Did you want it and you never got it?
Maybe that was it. Maybe there was a conversation about it. I don't know.
Could have been a conversation.
Yeah.
That's it.
We had a conversation this past Tuesday.
About?
Diane brought it up. She's starting to go through her collection of charts and, thinking about where she is in life and what she's likely to accomplish and how she wants to spend her Stitchy time. So she goes and looks at her chart. She's saying, is this something I want to spend time on at this point in my life? I may have purchased this chart because I like it and I want to stitch it. But at this time, is this something that I am likely to stitch? And when I look across my collection, what is the likelihood of me stitching this? Which I thought was a very good kind of set of questions to ask. And if I do have Skeleton Crew, it was probably purchased a while back. And given the things that I've got currently going, it's not likely to make it into reality.
Correct. I have sets of stuff that most likely will never get stitched.
Yeah. Because our tastes change, our interests change.
Yeah, definitely. And I have to go through the stuff and be really realistic with myself. Like, girl, you're not gonna stitch this. That's not your aesthetic. And be done with it.
Yeah.
Be able to let it go.
Yeah. And I have charts that I've had for a really, really long time. And every time I go through and try to cull stuff out, I pick them up, I look at them, and I just say, I'm not ready to let this go yet.
And it's okay too. There's some stuff that I know that I won't stitch, but I'm keeping. Like they're stashing, they're stitching. This is part of the stashing part. The ones that you just can't let go.
Yeah.
But the ones that like you're not gonna stitch and you can give it away, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But the one
and several of them are pieces that have a lot of specialty stitches in it. And I think that's what it is about them. It's like, because they represent personal challenges, and I love being challenged in my stitching. So yeah.
And didn't you have a year of challenge this year? So
yeah, it hasn't quite worked out that way. Not the way that I had thought it would. But I'm going to continue it into next year because
I think you should.
Yeah.
Well, some of the stuff that you have to finish this to do the challenging part.
Correct.
So
Correct. Yeah.
it's gonna take more than a year.
That's right. Oh, yeah. How about your haul, Stitchy Kindness investments?
I have my fabric from Coloring Cotton. I didn't open it yet.
Oh,
See these little tabs? I never knew. This is from this.
oh.
Usually I just rip it off.
Yeah.
And it has a little tab. And this is called Spell Book. It's the October 2022 Fabric Club, Belfast. Ooh.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh.
Wow. That's pretty. Hold it up.
Well, I'm making it bigger.
Okay. Oh my.
Nice.
That is gorgeous. That's nice.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
That's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely use this. Coloring Cotton. That's it. It's called Spell Book.
Okay.
How about you?
Well, I picked up my bag from Colette that she was so kind as to she and her husband were doing a road tour and made Galleria a stop on their road tour.
Nice.
And she was kind enough to bring back a bag for me, the new clothes that I bought, plus there were a couple of things that I thought made my suitcase a little heavy. One of which is I bought a new lamp there. This is purchased from the Silver Needle, and it is a collapsible daylight lamp. It's just a lamp. It's not a magnifier. It is rechargeable, which is a plus, because then you don't have to run cords when you go to retreats, which I think are very dangerous. And so you can pick it up like this, and you just turn it around and turn it on.
Nice.
And it has, you can change the lighting.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
And you can make it higher and lower, right?
Yes. It's
wow, so compact.
Yes, yes. I'm sorry, I didn't show it at its full height.
Nice.
Yeah. So so this makes a fabulous travel lamp. Fabulous travel, and it comes in its own carry case, and it's got a charging cord and charger, which I seem to have separated from it. It's in there. I know exactly where it is.
Okay, okay.
I ordered I have a new project bag. Isn't that amazing? Look at that.
That's gorgeous.
Yes, I purchased this from Stitchin' Button Vicky.
That's
on her Facebook group. Look at that. Look at the inside.
That is gorgeous.
Yes, and it came with a little tag that you can make a project bag and
what's
a needle.
What's the zipper pull?
The zipper pull is a little kitty.
Aww.
No, you can't really see it. It's small. The light is, but it's a little kitty. Very cute. Very, very cute. Very well made.
I love the moon and the cat. I love that. That and the trees around. Oh my goodness. That needs to be a cross stitch.
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
So I had that. And when I was at the cupboard picking up my frame pieces, I picked up my expo order I had ordered the cottage garden thread pack for the
Autumn Garden.
thank you, Autumn Garden collaboration that had 25 designers stitch pieces using these threads. And I pre-ordered the one by Works by ABC. I just thought that was just
As soon as
beautiful.
she saw it, she's like, I need that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I also have on order from Inspired Needle another set of threads and 2 more charts, because remember I bought the ink circles chart when I was at Galleria.
Yeah.
So I will have 1, 2, I think 4 of the charts from that, and 2 sets of threads, because I know I'm going to need the extra set. We received some Stitchy kindness.
We did. We did.
Yes, also in the bag. So when we were at Galleria, Susan Greening Davis gifted us these charts. I'll show you. Well, no, I can show you here. This bag contains this chart so that you can stitch this. And this is a bag of the same thing.
That is super cute.
Super, super cute.
Still stitching.
Yes, she gave us, so I'm going to keep one of these. I haven't decided which one I'm going to keep. I'm definitely going to keep one. And then if you want one, or then the rest can go in our giveaway box. But I have decided. I keep going, this one, no, that one, no, this one, no, that one. Our Stitchy friend Michelle is doing some culling of her collection. And so she's gifted us a couple of pieces of fabric. This is a 32 count Jobelin jade sage.
Sage. Okay.
There's nothing green about this.
Not at all.
Sage.
But I understand.
And it's just a small piece, but good enough for an ornament 10 by 10. This would be great for an autumn ornament. Also this looks like a fat quarter.
No, not quite.
No, it's
13 by 8.
It's an unknown, but it's a Zweigart.
Big. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It's an 8, I think.
Okay. So we next time we're together, we'll, and this is the same thing. No, this is a different piece. Oh, this one has a label. This is lentil. Don't know by who.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty one.
That's a pretty one too.
Has green in it too, right?
It's 11 by 10. So these are going to be in the Stitchy box. So in the giveaway box. She has a couple of pieces of opalescent, little pieces, again, good ornament type. And some charts. There's a Lizzie Kate snippet. Bless Our Home.
Oh, that's nice. That could be part of the beige with one of the beige.
Hands-on design, Sleep Under the Stars.
Nice.
She finished Madame Chantilly.
Cats in the Rain.
Cats in the Rain.
Did you finish yours? Yeah, you did.
Oh yeah, it's framed.
Yeah.
Is it framed?
I don't remember seeing it.
I don't think it's framed.
Okay.
Oh,
how cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
By the Trilogy. They have a whole bunch of these.
They have penguins, rain.
Oh, here's a penguin.
Oh,
yeah, back. Yeah.
Super cute.
And so, yeah, so that
remember the cartoon with the penguin? Chilly Willy.
Chilly Willy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we just need to come up with a plan. I don't think we necessarily need to wait for an occasion to celebrate.
No, but the 21st is our 4-year
Oh,
anniversary.
that's true.
How could you forget, Shelia?
I'm just thinking about the volume in that box. That's all. But we don't have to give it all away at one time.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. We can just, yes, that's right. 4 years.
4
years.
years.
4 years, yes. But still having fun.
I am. I know I am.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
I do too.
Yeah.
It's like the second half of my week. I'm kind of, okay, let me start, getting myself together so I can be organized and clean the house. So all my housekeeping is done towards the tail end of the week. So what plans do you have?
The 25/7, which is 25 minutes, 7 days a week, starting today. My goal, Saturday to Saturday, to get at least 25 minutes a day on Ladies' Night, JacqueLantern.
There we go. All right.
I also want to work on, it's the tail end of first of all, the 21st is my birthday.
Yeah.
So, and it's the tail end of the month already.
Yeah.
I still haven't done my WhipGo calls.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So out of the 2 WhipGo calls, I just wrote them down. One of them is Elegant Pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
I just had it out here. I think I have to work on Elegant Pumpkins for 5 days and Shelia's Choice, which was There's No Place, no, Home is Where the Blank Is. I have to chart what I'm stitching, and I don't know how to do that.
Oh.
I'm using that excuse.
Yeah.
So I'll work on Elegant Pumpkins for the 5 days this week. And then I'll see what I can do with the Stitch.
Okay.
Following week.
All right.
I have until the end of the year to finish that anyway. I mean, to finish that call anyway. So
okay.
So far, Elegant Pumpkins and Ladies' Night. But I realized when I say my plans, I don't ever do them.
Yeah. Something about saying it out loud makes you start to think, am I really gonna do that?
Yeah. It's like, oh, you have to do all this stitching and then do none. And then I say, I'm not gonna do any stitching, and I do a whole lot. So, I'm not gonna do any stitching next week.
Take a break.
How that works out. Yeah.
Except for your 25/7.
Except for my 25/7.
Yeah. Well, I am going to work on Love Cats, and I have also identified half the fun.
Oh.
And then I've got some travel coming up. I'm taking with me my ladies' night.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking the cats, which is, what is the cats by?
Prairie Moon.
Oh yeah, Prairie Moon. And what else did I put? Oh, I decided to take Rosewood. I'm sorry, my supervisor is on the prowl here and
is back.
Is distracting. I'm going to take Rosewood Manor tulip. The rose tulip? No. Tulip?
What? Tudor Rose?
Tudor Rose. That's what it is. Something like that. That's what I'm taking. Yeah. as well as my
with the bigger border than we thought, right? Than you thought.
total miscalculation.
What happened? I don't remember.
Still have no idea. But you know, my plan is once I have finished the piece,
yeah,
and I see how much thread I have left, I'm going to go back to that piece and put some more work on it, and then just finish it as a pillow or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work.
It was, yeah. I did put quite a bit of time into it. So I'm really excited about this week. Oh, so I'm also taking my Stony Creek Huck Towel Autumn. And that's always, it's an easy one to work on because of the Ada block in the towel, but it's also not an easy one to necessarily travel with because it's got like 50 colors in it. So it's a big bunch of floss.
Yeah.
But it's easy to work with. Just want to remind everybody that October is Cricket Collection Month for garon.tottenbags. November is Twin Peak Primitives. Do you have any Twin Peak Primitives, CJ?
I do not.
Yeah, I don't either. So you probably won't hear a lot about November from us.
Correct.
But just so you are aware, November is Twin Peak Primitives for the Garon designer focus. Okay.
That's it.
I think we've said it all.
I think what, 30 minutes, you think? 45-ish?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have a short one every now and then, you know, especially I think after last week when it was like a marathon. I mean, it was
3 hours.
Yeah. Which is actually longer because, you know, we stopped and took a break. We should have known once we stopped to take a break, that should have said, this is
and you need a potty break in between filming.
Yeah.
This will be a long one.
This is a long video. Okie dokie.
I think we said it all.
We said it all.
Don't
forget, no matter where you are, the sun is always shining
when you're
stitching. Bye.